Welcome back to my channel. I am Silver Ninja, and we are going over the game Ant Legion and its many little parts. So this video, I think we're going to go over collecting because it's a good opportunity because there's an event of collecting supplies where you get points. Mantis meat, not everyone will have access to that. That is at a specific level. But when you collect resources, here are the points that you get. 1 fungus gives you 1 point. 4 waters gives you 1 point. 20 leaves and 20 food. They all give you 1 point. It equals to about the same as far as rarity and what you can collect. So maybe what you want to look at is what can you collect the quickest in this event. Now where that really matters is, are you going to be checking back as soon as your troops come back? If not, then it's irrelevant. But if you're trying to maximize your rewards and you're able to resend them out as soon as they return, then the quickest one is the way for that. And that's what we're going to look at. So this is the rewards that you get for collecting resources on this one. Take a look. Ooh, that's a good one right there. So I'm hoping to get all the way up to there. This is nice, but I really want these guys. Cell herbs. Okay. And of course, the gear revolver, because there's no real way to buy those in any of the exchange shops. So I try to get those anytime they show up in an event. Alright, so we are going to back up here. And you can see I have all 5 of my marches out. Collecting. What's this guy? Alright. So what we're going to look at, let's take a look here. So you can see what I did. I went and got 1 of each type, so that we can see how fast they are collecting. Alright, so we will start with this guy here, the water. So as you can see, my boosts, and we'll go over where those are at and how to increase them. I have a base of 8,640 per hour with an added bonus of 9,115 per hour. And it will currently take 2 hours and 8 minutes-ish for this to be done. Now you don't need to open this up to see that. Obviously you can see that here. Okay, so now we've looked at that. Let's go to the water depot. This is the Alliance. And where am I at? I am probably at the bottom here. So the water depot gives you an added boost of 21,000 per hour. So when there's a collecting event, send a good amount of movers here. I have excess movers and melee. Thank you for the guy who corrected my pronunciation of that. Longshanks in the comment thread. But you will collect more here quicker, way quicker, as you noticed. So always have something in here. Troops you're not going to need, because you just want them in there collecting as long as you can. It is in your base, so you can bring it back a lot quicker than the other ones if, say, you have a event you want to participate and all your marchers are out. Okay. Oh, can't join that. I don't have enough points on that. Alright, so let's go check and see what my next fastest is. So we checked the juicy route on both of them. Now, I'm going to check it again because I don't remember. What's that? Just 17,700. Okay. Not likely to remember that, but we can hope. Let's go to food. How fast do I collect food? 43,000 per hour. Plus 46,000 per hour. So we're looking at 48,000 per hour. Okay. Now compared to leaves, since they're on the same collection rate, 43,000 plus 45. Was that faster? I don't remember. 43,200, 43,575. You know, for my brain, it gets so easily distracted. I should write this down as I go, just for comparison purposes. So I get a little bit faster on the food. And there's another way of looking at that, but when you do it this way, it shows you all the boosts in a different way. adds them all up as one. All right, what else we got? Fungus, the rarest one, should be the slowest. 4,000 per hour. Now, if you send the same amount of troops, you can get the how much time per hour, how much time is left on this, and that'll give you another indication. But what we're going to look at is we're going to go to the, now that we have that base, and that was everybody, right? Yeah. All right. We are going to go into the Commander tab, Commander Info, Commander Boost at the bottom here. And you have all of your boosts that you can do, but you have the economy boost. Now here's the boost of my farms inside my nest. Those do not count towards the collecting reward. But you can see my collecting speed overall is currently boosted to 34.5. My food collecting is 33 and my leaves collecting is 31. Along with water and fungus. Now I would almost say that the water would be the best one for me to get outside of the food. One, those are the two things you really need the most for upgrades. We're talking about the tens of millions when you get up to the higher nests. And then I have 25% load. That's how much each can hold. So you can do the math on that and see what's best for you. 34 plus 33, 34 plus 31, etc. But we know that you need less water to get the same points as leaves. 20 versus 4, right? So it's probably better for me to do the water anyway, just to get the max points. All right, now where do you go to upgrade those? Well, per usual, research is a great place to start with that. So we're going to go to research. We'll go to economy. So here's where I get my first increases. 10% there. The output is related to your nest. Your little nest collections. Here's another one. Gives me another 10%, and so forth, right? And that just keeps going as you go. Where else can we look? The Commander tab itself. While we were there, we could have looked under talents. Here's the production for your nest. And here's the leaf collection. So I could increase this on my next level. And that'll go up higher, right? I would probably do food over leaves because you need way more food than you do leaves. When it comes to upgrading, though, I find you need more leaves for training and things. All right. The next place we're going to go look is your specialized ants. When you go down to the civilized ants, the skills of the civilized ant type take effect immediately. No need to deploy it. So I recommend putting these in the aid box and or upgrade as soon as you can to the maximum as soon as you can because they give you these boosts. So you can see I have some training reduction, output, collecting speed, 24% right there. So I don't remember exactly which ant this is, so let me take a look. And we lucked out. On the first one, we have resource collecting speed 18%. Now, these abilities only matter in battle, but these are the ones you're looking for here, okay? I believe the green ant is another one. Nope, that's for output. Spider ant, commander experience bonus. Really, you can just go through if you don't remember. Oh, here you go. Resource collecting speed, another 6%. Leaves required for training has a subtraction. And then you can also see if there's any to look forward to. So the giant ant, nope. So I didn't even should have looked at that one. I don't see any there. And nothing there, though I am looking forward to that. Though I may not ever get it because you have to purchase those, pretty much. Alrighty, so I believe that is the basics. So you go to your specialized ants, go to your research, and go to your command tab, and that is where you get the speed increase. Of course, we currently have a temporary increase from this event here. Gives us 20% collection speed from the plant bonus event, and it disappears in 9 days. So this is a great time to have this because of that collection event. Now I'm going to go ahead. It's almost time for me to retire for the night. I do have to work in the morning, so I'm going to return all of these and then send them back out and show you how I do that. So this little guy right here is great for events and great for this kind of situation. And they're all going to come back in a matter of seconds. Okay, so now when I go searching, now you pick the one that you need the most, typically food or water for most people, and you just collect on all of those. If you, except for once a day, you want to set your collections for the daily reset because you get, it's a quest. Whoops, wrong button. Daily quest. So you see right here, leaf collection, water collection, fungus collection, and all of those. So I'm now going to collect those. And I like to set those about an hour or two before. If you're not continually collecting throughout the day, you know, because life happens, then at least set it so that they expire after the reset. Or, you know, obviously you can wait till the end of the day. It just depends how quickly you want those quests. So I want these 3 shells up and ready for when we have a good run on predator nests. I won't cache them in because I get stamina and AP and I don't want it maxed out just sitting there. So that is that. All right. So let's go looking for water. And this one is the current max. If I go to 7, oh, there's some available. Sweet. Not usually. Looks like somebody already rated it. Let's see if there's any more. Someone's rating that one as well. So I get more from the level 6. Someone's rated that. I don't know why people only rate half of these. I know I just did it to a bunch, but that's specifically to show you something. Okay, so it looks like we're going to definitely have to jump down a level. So I recommend going to your max level. And as far as how many movers you can send. I now have an excess of movers, so it works out perfectly for me. 56 is the max. 56,000 is the max for water at level 6. And just to show you, level 5 is 40. Level 4 is 27,000. You really only need the largest one in which that you can collect in through your movers. If you only have 10 movers, then obviously you don't need a level 6, right? It is very unlikely for someone to attack you. Though it does happen, it's rare. Sometimes 2 people will pick it at the same time. I don't want to waste my recall, so I just tell the person, hey, I'm just sending movers with no specialized ants. I'll message them. They're probably going to die when your stuff gets there. No worries. No harm, no foul, right? That way I'm not losing any troops. Okay, so now let's get back to what I was doing here. All right. So, quick select. Now, I think this is an update. I used to hit quick select, and it would fill this in, and then I would have to clear it. So if yours still does that, just hit quick select and deselect all of those. Now they don't seem to be doing that, which is great. When you quick select, it starts from the bottom up. When you're quick selecting on a fight, it starts from the top down. These I just need to upgrade to the next tier, but all my training is full, so I'm just going to send them along. Let's do some leaves. I need those as well. Currently need those more than water. And I get about the same collection in points. So quick select, dispatch. Now the other way, of course, of doing this, you hit collect, and then you can choose what you want to take over. Remember, you don't send your armies unless you need that to collect that, right? If you're going to send your armies to collect, send those armies to your Alliance depot because they're safe there. No one can attack them. It's also a great way if you're in a smaller alliance to protect your troops while getting a return. Typically, if you send all of your troops into the depot, it's going to be going for hours upon hours. And they're safe, and then you recall them when you're ready to play the game and do predator nests and events and things like that. So you can go like this, slide it, and then of course you can tap it to get that perfect amount. But as you can see, that's kind of tedious, so just hit quick select. Dispatch. I like to do 4 of them. I don't need the fungus right now. Search. Got another full one of these. I'm going to save my 5th one. My 5th march for now. I'm going to save for the to take out a predator before I close the game for the night. That way I can have make sure that counter doesn't max out. If you watch any of my videos, I try not to let any of my counters max out, which reminds me I should go over to the quiz. You're just going to take you along for the ride here for a moment. Yes, they can. In fact, there's a channel, Ant Canada. If you really want to watch a guy show off his ants. While I'm here, I'm going to do this, because that timer doesn't start until you do these. Yes, there's always a good idea to do that. Okay, so that is the basics of collections. So let's see when I brought all those collections back, what we got from it. Look at that. All kinds of good presents. And before the end of day tomorrow, I will have this all the way up to 5. Now, if you have a smaller nest, you may not be able to do that. But that's okay. Get as many rewards as you can. Just, especially the upgrade materials. And then make sure you recall them in time before the event ends. Some of my marches are out for 10 minutes. So it's going to take 10 minutes to come back. So don't wait. And make sure you claim those rewards before the timer runs out, because otherwise you'll lose them. So let's go take a look at the mantis and what we do here. So collect 10 meat for 1 point. Okay. So the mantis is in the nest, which, I'm already at. I messed that up. Server issues. All right, so 2 ways to get to that. The bottom one here, collecting, that is the mantis. Or it's over here, and collect that. There's no hurry to collect that. I have all day to collect those 5. Mantis Cave. Now, one thing I didn't time very well to show you this is whether I can recall my troops. You can only do it at a certain period of time. Okay, great. I can recall that. Now, you do get collection points, and we can verify that. Let's double check the points I have on this. So I did that collection, and I got another one of these. We are currently at 28,974. So let's see if this works. 2 ways to do this. You can just hit automatically choose an empty spot. 9 out of 10 times there's an empty spot available. My troops are not strong enough to fight any of these guys here. Not yet. So you can hit check, and you can see their current bonuses. So this guy's got some serious bonuses, right? So that I can't compete with that currently. Now this one, maybe. Just check them all. Sell. See, my cells are not this high. So I can't compete with that. And I'm not going to bother, because then the next guy will come attack me who's stronger. And so I like to go near the end here. 289 is the top. I'm going to back off. Whoops. Let's go 77. Somewhere around here. 191. I'd like to do anything over 125,000 total collected. And we're going to check. I'm going to see if it's anything I can do with it. I always check the front page. Kind of an indication in the second page. This guy I might struggle with. Be pretty close. He has a 53 million CP, which is higher than mine. Let's give it a try. I have a formation of my strongest army. You can do the quick select, or you can select specific specialized ants to make it stronger based on your army. Okay. For example, I boost my total army, which is why that Paven ant is in there. And I boost my strongest troops, which was my haste. Do you boost your weakest troops or your strongest troops? I don't know. I haven't decided what's better yet. If I were to do just a quick select, I would get this, which I already know is not a, I already know is an inferior CP. So let's see if we win this. I win, sweet. So you can see I won, and I collected 38,450. So let's go see if that counted. Now you see this timer here. I can't recall these guys until that period of time has ended, unless somebody attacks me and kicks me off. Let's go see. Oh, I'll bet you that's someone going to the same. Yep, we're both going to it. I was there first. If he hits it and kills me, it's like no big deal. If he gets it, I don't really care. I'll just get a new one. Not a big deal. Does not bother me one bit because I know it's not malicious. Usually just people in a hurry. And I'll just grab another one. Alright. If you don't like the red flashing, you can ignore it. See, he recalled it. That was nice of him. Once he realized what was going on. Yep, so we dropped. I believe. My memory's not so great. So we got those collected, and then once we recollect that, then we'll get those points as well. So that'll go for those 4 hours. Unfortunately, I'll be asleep and not able to renew it until morning, but I will renew it probably sometime before I start work tomorrow. Sorry, we're going to take another detour here real quick. I always like to keep this timer going so I can get the maximum amount of rewards from that. Alright, back to our page. So we went over how to find what the fastest way, what has the highest collection boost for the quickest. Typically not a thing, doesn't really matter unless you're doing a collection event and you're going to watch your troops regularly. Most of these are going to be collecting for 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to be asleep, so it really doesn't matter, right? Mantis, we went over how to collect that. We actually won a battle, which is nice. And got those collection points as well. And we showed how you went over that. So happy hunting, happy collecting. Oh yeah, we did go show you the quick way to dispatch your movers if you have an excess amount of movers. And typically your movers are best collecting and not included in your battle rallies unless you need them to fill up your troops. So if I missed anything, feel free to share. I'm always up for feedback. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's all for fun.